this is Consuela. I'm really starting my YouTube channel, so bear with me. Today I'm not really like doing any makeup, fashion, or anything like that. I kind of just really wanted to talk to people and express myself, since this is a good time for me to express my thoughts and everything while my kids are asleep and I'm on the road for a little bit. Both hands are on the wheel, you guys. I've heard that. So lately I've been noticing that I have been finding myself having deep conversations, or even sometimes arguing with people when it comes to religion. I was brought up in a Christianity holiness type church and family. But like, even like I think about it, like I told my mom, I'm like, you didn't start going to church until maybe I was 9 or 10. So the damage, I'm not saying like the damage, like worldly things are damaged, but anything that you thought you could hinder me from, I've already seen. And so being from 9 up to whatever, I was in Holiness Church, and that was life. Holiness Church, dresses, skirts, all of this stuff, and strict, very strict. And as I got older, I started to evolve. I started to change my thought process. I started to actually do research on different religions and stuff. And this is my opinion. Nobody, this is not to be argued, or it's not to be any of those things. So I am a person that believes in God, right? I do believe in God, but I can't say that. Let me rephrase that. I'm a person that believes that there is a creator. But if I'm basing stuff based off facts from the Bible, if I'm basing stuff off of the Bible, I can't say that I'm a believer of that. And I say that, now hear me out, I say that to say this. I personally feel that a lot of things in the Bible it doesn't make sense. And like, my key factors that I point out is nobody to this day has explained to me, like, even in the comments, please, if you have the answers, please drop them below, and I promise you I will definitely consider it. Nobody has explained to me how it was just two people on the earth, Adam and Eve. Those are the first two people, Adam, Eve, nobody else. So forget these cavemen that people talk about and all of this Jaja Boo Boo stuff. It was Adam and Eve, and there were spirits, but also quotations. Spirits or beings such as that were considered witchcraft in the Salem days. Quotation closed. So they were spirits, aka Satan, the serpents, whatever you guys want to call them, hellbent, whatever. He somehow persuaded the female to bite an apple. The tree from the, I don't know, tree of knowledge, I don't know, tree of life, whatever. And it would gain her wisdom. And then when she bit the apple, she noticed that she wasn't clothed and all of this stuff. So just from that part, from the beginning, it kind of like opened my eyes that you're supposed to follow a religion blindly. You're supposed to follow this thing blindly, and you're not supposed to ask questions. You're not supposed to wonder why this or why that. And to me, being of color, being a woman of color, I look back on my ancestors' history, and how they were beaten by this book. You know, they were killed by the same book that people believe so strongly in. They were raped. It was something that you can't explain. Something that a lot of people try to erase out of freaking history, but it can't be erased. By the same exact book, by the same man, by the same God, by the same everything, under the same everything, and I'm supposed to not ask questions. I'm not supposed to ask, why did this happen? When it's only happened, when it happens to other races, but it only majority happens to the race of color. And I can't explain it. And so being in this journey and, and finding inner peace, it's a hard journey. Don't get me wrong, because I've been taught to believe this, taught to believe that. So it's taking that thought process from something being installed in me, and if I don't follow that, then I'm damned. I'm damned. I'm going to burn forever. So it's that fear of not believing in this book, believing in this word, and separating myself from not believing it to understanding how things work, how the mind works, how different processes work. It may not make sense. Like I said, I'm just going on and on trying to express myself. I do believe that there is a creator. I do believe that somebody, I don't know, created this. All of this that's around. But I can't specifically say that one being, one man, when it says in the Bible that that God so loved the world that He gave His only begotten Son, who shall believe in Him, shall not perish, and have everlasting life. So He gave up His one Son, but then it says that we are all made in His image. We were all created. We are all God's children. So, are you denying the rest of your kids? Like, are we not your children? But you only gave one son. And then I don't like it how in other religions, how you can if you bring back a man 3 days after death, that's considered witchcraft, or that's considered fooling with the devil, or that's considered selling your soul, or all of this. But you can go into a regular, you can go to one of these holiness churches, and casting out demons is normal. It's okay to do that, but it's not okay to speak, because technically you're speaking to the spirit in the person that you think is possessed. And so when people read your palms, or when people do the voodoo type stuff, whatever you want to call it, and they speak to the dead, is that not the same thing? Isn't the spirit something that's dead that just wants to be alive again? So when you cast that out, isn't that the same exact thing? Right? So I guess I just say this to say that I'm still on a spiritual journey for self. I am a queen, and I'm going to start walking in that, believing that I am more than a peasant, or I am more than anybody on earth can possibly see that I am. I am something great. I am the best of all. But I'm just trying to evolve into what I am. Just trying to evolve into knowing the truth. I guess at the end of the day, that's all I really want to know is the truth. Thanks for listening to me blog, you guys. I've just been in the daze about it. I got into arguments with my mom last night. I told her how would she feel if I became a Muslim? Not saying that I am a Muslim. And she's like, well, if you don't believe in Jesus Christ and you believe in Allah, then you're going to go to hell. Why is it that if you don't believe in a certain religion, you have to die? You have to either freeze to death or burn to death? Why is that? Why is it that way? You know? If you have any questions, comments, definitely comments. Leave them below. I have a pretty hard shell. I don't mind taking criticism and all that good stuff. So yeah. And if you are on this spiritual quest of peace and knowledge and awakeness and consciousness and all of this stuff, please let me know how the journey is. I am really thinking about I'm already like practicing meditation and stuff, but I'm thinking about taking it full on meditation and self-awareness and awakeness and all of these things, and thinking about going strictly vegan so I can detox my brain and my body and get off this junk food. Yeah, so it's just a little insight about me, guys. The next video will definitely be like a tutorial. Thanks for listening.